Hello, my name is John Bretz, Director of Product Development for Okuma Fishing Tackle. Today we're out at the 2009 Icast show out in Orlando. We're introducing our new product range for the 2010 season. What we have here is a reel that we call the Trio. We term this a crossover reel. It's unlike any other reel that you've seen in the industry. In the case, it won't look like any reel that's next to it. The reason why it's different and why we call it a crossover is that it's got a very unique body system. It's a stamped aluminum, fully anodized frame with a die-cast aluminum foot. So if for some reason you were to drop your reel and the reel foot was to crack, you can replace the reel foot. But most importantly, this aluminum stem holds all your gears in precise alignment. One potential problem with the spinning reel, if it's graphite, you can get twisting. This aluminum is going to keep it in very precise alignment. Your gears are going to stay very tight and smooth over time. It features graphite side plates to help reduce weight. With that aluminum stem, there's very little pressure placed on those side plates. Also, a crossover rotor is that you'll see a stamped aluminum rotor with a graphite part. For guys fishing braided line will cause rotors to flex under heavy pressure. This stamped aluminum part keeps the rotor very rigid for fishing heavy drag settings. You'll see we got a forged aluminum handle, and the other part that's very unique is the drag system. The spool itself is also a crossover spool, and as you'll see, it's a graphite spool. All the spool is doing is holding line. What we're doing is taking advantage of the reduced weight of graphite, but the drag system itself is housed in what we call an ADC, or aluminum drag chamber. It screws off there, and inside this aluminum piece is your felt drag washers. So as the spool shaft is running through the drag chamber, you're not getting any flex like you would in just a straight graphite spool. You're taking advantage of the properties of, say, an aluminum spool, but getting the advantage of reduced weight from a graphite spool. This spool comes in kind of somewhere in the middle between a straight graphite and a straight aluminum spool for weight-wise. The other thing that we feature in this reel, in the spool, is a DFD, or dual force drag system. I mentioned you have the main drag on the top of the reel like all other reels in the industry, but then we utilize that large wasted space underneath the spool, and we use a carbon fiber drag washer underneath this area so that you can get, if you want, high drag pressure ratings, but most importantly, it's going to dissipate heat and make your reel much smoother in extended battles. Internally, this reel features our HDG2 gearing, which is extremely strong, stable, very corrosion resistant. It features 10 bearings, 9 stainless steel ball bearings plus a roller bearing, and Okuma's patented elliptical oscillation system. This reel starts at a $74.99 retail price point and goes through $89.99 at Tackle Warehouse, and it comes from a 20 through a 55 size. Once again, this is a new Trio series, probably one of Okuma's most exciting new series because it features such different technology in this reel. Once again, my name is John Bretz from Okuma Fishing Tackle.